On the flat, windswept fields of the Selfkant stands one of the last working tower mills in Germany. Built in 1897 after a storm destroyed its predecessor, this windmill once shared the horizon with more than 20 others stretching east toward Heinsberg and west into Holland. Now it stands alone. Subscribe to see how it still grinds grain the old way. The brick tower rises 14.5 meters, whitewashed against the rain, tapering from an 8-meter base to the turning cap above. A small storage house sits tucked against the southeast wall. Each morning, the miller and his son arrive from the village to prepare the machinery before the wind picks up. First step is lubrication. The wooden gears that convert wind energy into grinding power need oil and wax daily or they'll seize, starting from the flour level where supplies are kept. The miller climbs through the stone gallery, then up through the mill and cap galleries to reach the main gearing. Here, a massive spur wheel meshes with the crown gear from above. The hardwood teeth get smoothed at every contact point so they turn without grinding. As the sails rotate slowly, he coats every surface. Outside, the cap is already being turned to face the southwest wind using a windlass system. The entire cap rides on rollers set into the tower's rim. A long tail pole hangs to the ground with a chain attached. That chain hooks to one of 12 anchor posts circling the mill. Winding it pulls the cap around so the sails meet the wind head-on. Once aligned, support stays lock everything in place. Back inside the cap housing, the main shaft needs attention. This transverse beam is the heart of the drive system. The rear bearing gets oil, The front bearing gets heavy grease. Every moving part is maintained by hand. Now the sails can be dressed. The sailcloths are rolled up on the ground, soaked in linseed oil against weather and sun. Each wing is rigged individually, supported from behind with hooks while the miller works. The wooden spars have been replaced with metal for durability. Small clips called kick frogs line each spar to hold the sail edges. To mount a sail, it has to be fully spread across the lattice framework that forms the trailing wing. The miller climbs the crossbars like a ladder, hooking the front edge as he goes, then ties the outer edge from below. This one's torn at the bottom and will need patching soon. Between wings, the brake chain is adjusted to rotate the sail cross and bring the next one into position. The heart-shaped tip of each sail ties to a sliding ring on a track, allowing adjustment from the ground. Inside, it's knotted to a crossbeam near the spar. Every knot is tied to release safely if wind tears the fabric loose during rotation. 3 ropes of different lengths hang from the outer edge for reefing in stages depending on wind strength. What part of the process would surprise you most if you saw it in person? Fully spread, each sail measures 10 meters by 2 1/4, covering over 22 square meters. With 4 sails, that's 90 square meters catching the wind. But the wind's shifted, so the sails need repositioning before they're raised. This happens several times daily. If wind hits sideways during setup, the cloth can billow hard enough to pull a man off the framework. Sails are bought in pairs, so two are always newer than the others. They last about 5 years. These older ones are damaged badly. One can't even hook into the top ring anymore. In good wind, the mill can run with just 2 sails spread and 2 furled. The sail edges are sewn into heavy rope called hatch, preventing tears and providing secure attachment points. All the loops, ties, and lashing lines are braided into this border. Sewing sails and splicing rope are basic miller skills passed down through generations. With all 4 wings spread, the brake releases and milling begins. 1 full rotation is a flight. Optimal speed is 18 to 20 flights per minute. This morning's light wind requires full sail to reach it.